We can get more on that now with our international affairs editor, Philip Turle. And Philip, while we're looking at these images, what can you tell us about Mohamed Bazoum?
Well, Mohamed Bazoum was born in 1960 on the 1st of January, and that was the year that Niger gained independence from France on the 3rd of August that year. So they both have a year date in common. He, as you said, was the former interior minister. He was minister for religious affairs. He was also a foreign minister and minister for decentralization, and is the leader of Niger's Party for Democracy and Socialism, the PNDS. Now, you also alluded to the fact that he was a close ally of Mahamadou Issoufou. This is the first time in 60 years, 61 years, in fact, that there has been a peaceful handover of power in Niger between two democratically elected leaders. And the reason for that is that, as you were saying, Mahamadou Issoufou is the outgoing president and Mohamed Bazoum are both allies. And in fact, the son of Mahamadou Issoufou was the campaign manager for Mohamed Bazoum. So the two men are very close. So that explains why there has been this peaceful handover of power. But there are also one or two difficulties that he is going to face. Notably, one of them is political. But I think this handover is being seen as a sign of the stability of the political system in Niger. Why is Mahamadou Issoufou not running for another term in office? He's already fulfilled 2 terms, and under the rules of the constitution, he's not allowed to run for a 3rd term. And in many African countries, presidents have overruled that so that they can stay in office and run for another term. That's not the case here in Niger. There is a peaceful handover of power today, as we've been seeing from those images.
And nevertheless, Niger is a country with a lot of challenges. Talk us through what the new president will have to deal with in the first few months in office.
Well, there are many, beginning with that crisis, the political crisis that I alluded to just now. That was created this week when there was a coup d'etat, an attempted coup d'etat overnight on Tuesday and Wednesday by a group of disgruntled soldiers. There is also the fact that the main leader of the opposition has so far refused to admit that he lost those elections. He is saying, that's Mamoun Ousmane, he is saying that he won that, and he is calling for peaceful protests around the country. One of those peaceful protests was already cancelled this week in the capital, Niamey. So that is one of the issues that the new president is going to have to sort out, but there are many others. Another one is security. Niger is one of the countries, one of the G5 countries in which the French Operation Barkhane is present to fight against rebels from the Islamic State and also Boko Haram, which pose a security threat to Niger. There are problems as far as education and health are concerned. The new president has said he is going to build new hospitals around the country to help deal with the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. And there's also a huge corruption scandal which has got to be dealt with within the armed forces, which has cost $149 million between 2013 and 2016 in embezzlement for arms deals. That has caused a huge scandal in Niger, and it's something that the incoming president has said that he is going to sort out.
Philip, thank you very much indeed. Philip Turle there.